Good morning. It is 1:40 p.m. on April 23rd. Just wanted to a weekly wrap up for week 3. Week 3, the NASDAQ pushed up first part of the week, dropped the second part of the week. So we took a few trades this past week, and once again, as always, everything is 100% transparent, and it is what it is. So these are the trades we took. Started out with a couple of wins. Made 1,200, made 3,000, 900, 400. Took a $3,000 hit right there, 34.27. Then took another -6, -3, -2, -3, and then ended the week with a $1,700 win. So we had a total of -$6,303. So with that being said, we are down for the month about $1,500. If you're trading 0.1 lots, that'd be down about $150, and if you're trading 0.01 lots, you'd be down about $15 for the week or for the month. So once again, do I stand by my trades? Absolutely. It is what it is. I have been exiting probably a little bit too soon, only for the fact that I'm taking into consideration other people's accounts. And most of these trades, if I had taken them with just considering my own accounts, then the results would be much different. And we'll take a look and see a couple of these, and I'll show you what I mean. So the first losing trade we had for the week, we're going to say 420 at 409. So I'm going to go down to a smaller time frame. So we're going to go down to the 15-minute chart on 420. And on 420 at 409, we placed a buy order. So, I mean, like, it's a pretty standard, decent buy, and price was above the white line, which is, I always say, is one of my main things. Moving averages moving up, everything else is headed up too. So buy, perfect setup. It really was. And then it dropped down to the mid, and yep, once again, I got a little bit nervous just because it affects other people's accounts. And for me personally, yeah, I would have held on to it and did in my own personal accounts. But knowing that it was affecting other people, I did close it. Now, if you look at the take profit I had, 14,200, and if you look at the high, it was 14,246, and it would have hit the take profit easily. We got in at 14, say 100, went up to 14,200, and we would have made about $10,000 if you were trading a 0.1 lot, and $100 if you had made trading the 0.01 lots. So once again, that just kind of is one of those things where I am trying to be mindful of the other people in my group that have smaller accounts. And I know, once again, I shouldn't be too concerned. I laid out the ground rules. If people choose not to follow them, that really shouldn't make my trading any different, because if people abided by the things that I recommend, then I wouldn't even have to think about it, just because I just wouldn't. So let's take a look at the second trade. -3,000, it was a buy, and the -2,000 was a buy. So once again, fairly similar. So 727, I'm just going to mark that, and That was right about here, give or take. So once again, they were all buys, and they all would have won for sure. I mean, everything went up, and I mean, if you look at this, I mean, my take profit on this was 14,225. My take profit on this one was 14,225, and the high was 14,299. So every single one of these would have hit if I hadn't closed them. And once again, the reason that I did close them was simply because I am trying to be mindful of other people's accounts. And once again, the other one here was 420 at 1031. So we'll jump. Let's see, 1031. We'll say right there. So long. That one was 14,400. It wouldn't have hit, but I probably would have closed that at 14,225. So because that was my number. That was my number the entire day, and then it just was what it was. So once again, once I've hit a couple of trades that have been losing trades, I pause. I mentally pause, stop trading for a little bit, and then jump back in. So anyway, that is the nuts and bolts of it. And once again, I'm never going to be deceptive as to my videos or my trade results, but it is what it is. And I think this week is going to be a good week. And once again, for me, most of it's just been mindset, being mindful of other people's accounts that haven't followed my specifications as to like how many trading how many lots per equity. So this coming week, I believe that I really will just be concentrating on trading the way I trade. And if people don't follow my recommendations, well, that's on them. And I really can't do anything about that. It's not fair to the other people in my group that did follow it and would have had several great winning trades. So that's probably the way things are going to play out this coming week. We should be able to close the month really strong, and I'm very, very, very much looking forward to that. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great weekend, and we'll definitely be back next week. I'll probably be making a few more videos, kind of getting a little bit more settled, and we will talk to you soon.